Hello, and thank you for watching our video, Win Your Court Case, Top 3 Tips to Winning. First, I must give a legal disclaimer. This video is not intended to give legal advice. When possible, you should always consult with an attorney and retain one if possible, but we all know the reality is not everyone can afford that, especially when it comes to appearing frequently on family court cases. And so here we're going to provide you with 3 key tips to help you win your case. So thanks for watching, and let's get started. Tip number 1, be prepared. Now that sounds obvious. What does being prepared actually entail? Well, at the very minimum, you should create an outline, typically in the comfort of your own home or somewhere quiet, a library, where you can be at peace with your thoughts and go over the specifics of your case. Typically, good things to outline are your opening and closing statements, and it's also a good idea to outline key points you think the opposing party is going to bring up, and in a second column opposite that, how you would respond to those key points. Secondly, you want to prioritize. As far as the issues you want to bring up to the judge, prioritize in terms of the most important to the least important. That way, if for some reason, due to time constraints or impatience of the judge, you want to be able to get your most important points out first. And that way, in case you're stopped before you finish, you've gotten the most important points out. So that's very important to do so. Tip number 2, be organized. Now, being organized is a little bit different than being prepared, although it does go along with being prepared. But being organized is within the preparation that you've done to prepare yourself for court, having your information where you need it, when you need it, and knowing where to find it. So the best way to be well organized is to prepare a trial notebook. If you're not familiar with what a trial notebook is, I'm sure you could Google search it online and find some examples. Also, if you click on the link below, we provide an affordable option of resources where you can get a trial notebook as well. A trial notebook basically allows you to be well prepared for the different aspects of your trial. That way you know what information you're going to be presenting to the court. You also have it well organized so that you know where to find it. Along those same lines, as far as your evidence, any evidence that you intend to produce at trial, make sure you have that and also have it well organized. Depending on your jurisdictional rules, sometimes evidence has to be submitted to the court prior to the hearing, so make sure you're aware of that. Even if you are representing yourself, that is no excuse to the court as far as you not knowing the law and the rules of civil procedure and the rules of evidence. So make sure you're well abreast of that. Typically with family law cases, if you're bringing your family law evidence to court with you, for any documents, you want to make sure that you have at least 3 copies, one for yourself, one for the judge, and one for the opposing party. Also, if you anticipate having to argue any rules of law specific to your case, make sure you have those with you as well, and be prepared to present that to the court. And again, having it all with you where you need it, when you need it. And when in doubt, it's best to bring something. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And tip number 3, be respectful. Being respectful to the court entails several different things. First and foremost, you want to dress properly. Proper church attire is considered fine. You don't necessarily have to wear a suit, although if you have one, it's not a bad idea to wear one. But for men, a collared shirt, nice pants, nice shoes. You certainly don't want to wear jeans, a t-shirt, a baseball cap. Those things are very disrespectful to the court. Likewise with women, proper church attire, whether it's a dress or a business suit, dressing properly is very important because it sets the stage on how the judge looks at you, and that's very important because you want to get off on the right foot. Show up early. Of course, you want to be in court on time, but the best way to ensure that is show up early. That way you're not rushed, you're not stressed, you're not falling prey to something out of your control, such as an auto accident or traffic or things that may slow you down. You don't want to be stressed out, and certainly you don't want to show up late for court, because that shows the judge that you're disrespecting the court. And again, it'll get you off on the wrong foot, and that's the last thing you want. Respect the judge. How you talk to the judge is obviously very important as to the outcome of your case. Of course, your case is to be determined on the merits, the facts of your case. But remember, judges are human, and how you present yourself to them and how you're received by them, it can be very important, especially if you have a case that, really falls on the fence as far as which way the judge can go. It's those intangible things, the things that affect us as human beings, that could make or break your case. So you want to make sure that you are respectful to the judge, and so your behavior is advantageous toward the outcome of your case. Refer to the judge as Your Honor. Do not interrupt the judge when the judge is talking. However, if you are talking and the judge interrupts you, stop talking. It is not a two-way street. Typically, if the judge is interrupting you, it's because you might be going off on a tangent and they want to get you back on point. So again, if the judge starts talking, even if you were talking first, stop talking. Be responsive to what the judge asks you by, answering yes or no. Don't answer uh-huh or You want to speak to the judge as if, for instance, you were being interviewed for a professional position, how you would speak with the person interviewing you. You do not want to talk to the judge like you're out having a beer with your buddy. Respect the opposing side. That includes showing respect to both the opposing party as well as the opposing attorney if the other side has an attorney. You don't want to interrupt them when they're talking, just as you would not want them to interrupt you while you're talking. If they in fact do interrupt you, don't talk to them. Don't get into a bickering match with them. Politely ask the judge if the judge could instruct them not to interrupt you and to show you the same respect that you've shown them. These are all important points toward getting a favorable outcome to win your case. Again, especially in cases that are a close call, where with the facts of the case, the judge could go either way. It's the little things, such as the way you present yourself in court and how respectful you are to the judge and the whole process, that can make or break your case. So that's very important. And I have some great news. As a special thank you for watching our video, we are going to provide you with a free trial notebook. To claim your free trial notebook, we simply ask that you like our video below and subscribe to our channel. You can then click on the link below and you will be taken to a web page where you can get access to your free trial notebook. It will create a win-win for you by subscribing to our channel, because you will get your free trial notebook and you will also be updated as we continue to provide helpful videos on winning your court case, being well prepared, and having the best chance of success, as well as other helpful related legal topics. We thank you again for watching, and we wish you the best of luck.